It's been a while, but it's time to share with you what's on my iPhone 13 mini. So, let's start. So, the first thing, of course, is the wallpaper. So, I really enjoy the simplicity of my wallpapers that I always choose and download. And so, this wallpaper, I actually got it from an awesome app called Backdrops. Is a hugely popular wallpaper application that was on Android, but now it's available also to download on the iPhone. So I highly recommend, if you're looking for this wallpaper, to download Backdrops, because I know many of you are going to be asking for that. And so Backdrops is the application to download this wallpaper. So of course, let's start from top to bottom. So the first thing is the Carrot Weather widget. That's my go-to weather widget when it comes to the iPhone. It's my go-to weather application. You've heard me talk a lot about this application when it comes to the weather and how it's my favorite weather application on the iPhone. And that's because of the snarkiness, and it's always being updated by developers. So the developer has been updating this application for so long that I'm just always so happy when the developer keeps updating the application. And like I said, it's just a fantastic app to have when it comes to weather information and all the weather data that you get right from this weather application. So next, of course, is Audible. I do have Audible to help me when it comes to reading books or listening to books, because I'm not really good at reading like physical books. I mostly get really distracted. So with audiobooks, at least I know when I'm cooking or when I'm doing something else or when I'm out and about walking, I could quickly just access Audible right from here and start listening to some really fantastic audiobooks. So next, of course, on the other widget it's called Clear Spaces. So Clear Spaces is a fantastic widget that allows you to, just like the name says it, clear spaces, make a clear widget. But what's also awesome about this widget is that it allows you to quickly edit the widget as well. So you can change the information that you see on that widget. So you can actually change it to a clock or bulb or text, or even show the battery information of the iPhone. I just have it set up to show me the date, because like that I know what day it is today, just in case I get distracted and I forget what day it is. And then of course, next on the apps here, we have Yahoo Finance as well, which of course is my go-to application when it comes to all my financial market news, when it comes to money and everything. I love reading these stuff. So just having Yahoo Finance on the home screen is a huge thing for me. Next, of course, we have is Matter, which is a read it later application. So it is, a great way to save also Twitter threads, which that's why I mostly use Matter for as well, and also to find some really cool articles. So that's what I really enjoy about Matter, is the really cool articles that you can find on the application here, to really, find some interesting other blog posts that other people are writing about that you might find interesting as well. So next we have is a fantastic application called Remind Me Faster. So you've probably seen a video already where I talked about Remind Me Faster, and it's just a great little brother, I guess, to the Reminders app from Apple, which, so pretty much you get to quickly add any reminder you want inside here, and it'll quickly send it to the Reminders app, so that you get to be reminded about whatever you need to be reminded about. Next, of course, is the WellSimple Trade application, where it's also only my stocks and everything and my cryptocurrency. It's all in here. So that's what the application that I use and the financial company that I use when it comes to investments. Next, of course, is YouTube Studio, is to see how bad my videos are doing, of course. So as you can see, they're not doing too well. But this is, if you're a YouTuber or you're thinking about making YouTube videos, then this is a must-have app, so that you know your numbers on YouTube and see how bad your videos are doing, like mine. Like my videos are doing very bad, but I'm still making videos because I just really enjoy making YouTube videos. Next, of course, we have the Business Insider application. So this is like probably one of my best and favorite blogs out there. I read this every morning right after I wake up. When I'm setting up my computer for work, before I start work, I mostly quickly read all the interesting articles that I really want to read about for that day, and just read throughout the whole day as well. So it's my go-to place to read a lot about investments, about the creator economy as well. Next, of course, we have Metamask, of course, NFTs. You know, I do have one NFT, so I do have Metamask right there. And then of course Trend Talk. So Trend Talk is probably, you know, I do make TikTok videos as well. If you haven't checked it out, I highly recommend you check out my TikTok videos. So I use this app because it helps me find some interesting trending songs, which of course we all know that songs on TikTok play an important role for your videos to get more views and get noticed as well. So Trend Talk is my go-to application when it comes to finding some trending songs, and I just like how it has the AI to personalize the songs for you. And then of course in my dock we have Blinkist, we have Things 3 here. So as you can see, I use this mostly to write a lot of my to-dos when it comes to different YouTube video ideas for my main channel and my second channel as well. So I do have that. And then I do have other things as well when it comes to writing on Things 3. And like I said, it's my go-to to-do application when it comes to all my things that I need to get done when it comes to, you know, whatever I have planned out on my YouTube channel or on my personal life as well. I use Things 3 for a lot of these things. Next, of course, we have the Twitter app, and of course, I do have a different icon pack. I am playing around with Twitter Blue again. So if you want to see a video about Twitter Blue and my thoughts are, then write in the comment down below, and I'll be happy to make a video. But also, you know, I wanted to play around with my NFT collection there. So as you can see, I do have it right here, where you can see my NFT is right there. So, you know, it's just a really, really nice little cute Sasani collection, which I'm a huge fan of this collection. And so, yeah, that's my NFT right there. And then, of course, we have the highlight camera application. If you're on the iPhone and you take a ton of pictures on your iPhone, then this is a must-have camera app on the iPhone. Moving on, of course, we have on the second screen is headlines. So headlines is my go-to widget. It's probably one of my favorite iPhone widgets out there right now. And that is because of all the cool articles that I can quickly add to headlines to keep up with the latest blog posts from every single blog that I follow. So like The Verge, Mac Stories, Yahoo Finance, 9 to 5 Mac, I could quickly just keep up with all that information right on this widget. And of course, below that, we have the Apollo widget, which is a third-party Reddit client application. And I just really enjoy it because, you know, I quickly just launch it by tapping a shortcut, and then it opens up to the how do you call it, to the subreddit on Reddit about iOS setups and everything. So yeah, it's just a fantastic application when it comes to quickly accessing my favorite subreddits on Reddit. And then on my third page is mostly I like to dump a lot of interesting third-party apps here that I'm playing around with and seeing how maybe I can use them in my workflow if possible. If not, then I'll just delete them. So of course, right now, of course, I have the Stocks app, I have the Play widget, I have some other cool, interesting apps, and of course, I have my work folder, so the two applications I need to use for work. And then I have other third-party apps that I'm playing around with and seeing how they can fit through my home screen setup. And then, of course, moving on, we have audiobooks here. So for Sofa, to keep track of all my audiobooks and other important things that I'm tracking as well when it comes to other things. So not just audiobooks, but, you know, third-party apps and some other podcasts as well. And of course, we have the Apple News widget to keep up with the latest news that's going on around the world. And of course, my local news here. And then, of course, third-party apps, pretty much the usual here. Nothing really too different. And then from the main home screen setup here on the widgets here, we have current weather, we have the different time zones here, so that for work as well, since I do have colleagues in other parts of Canada, so to keep up with that. And then we have the Apple News section right here, and of course PCal for my calculator, for my calculators to do a lot of numbers and adding all that stuff. So that's pretty much it for what's on my iPhone for my spring summer edition. What apps caught your attention? I would really like to know. Or what are some interesting apps that, you know, I should go and check out, maybe do a review about. Please do write them in the description below. If you have any questions, again, write them in the description below and I'll be happy to answer any of them. And so if you made it to the end of this video, thank you so much for watching, and as always, I will see you guys later. Peace.